Thank you for watching the video, subscribing, thumbs upping, sharing, notification bells so you know when I'm posting. Please go to my links below to Patreon, support me, or assist me in my life. Muchly appreciated. Email me. My email's on the links or the description below. Social media, follow me there, and you can buy this t-shirt. If you're watching this video and not knowing what's going on right away, go to part 1 of the Pisces tarot reading for February to start there, and then come back here. This is part 2 where I get further into the reading. So, first thing I'm going to ask is, why is the Five of Pentacles in the current situation for Pisces in February of 2020? The Griffin of Spheres in reverse. Sphere of action in all potential of life is just that, potential. For it to be realized, risks must be taken, decisions made, and actions decided. Unless the sphere is broken, it is nothing more than a shiny ball. So, your situation is kind of rough because it's going to help you learn or grow in the way that your spirit needs you to grow, your soul. A lot of people say, oh, why me? Or why is this happening to me? So you can learn something. So you can grow spiritually, or change your direction that you're heading so you don't end up in a worse situation than you are. The Chariot. Why is the Chariot crossing in the challenges or helping position for Pisces, February of 2020? The High Priestess. High Priestess, the keeper of mysteries, books, and knowledge, point to the doors of mystery. To experience magic, you must cross the threshold and give yourself over to the mystery, letting go of expectations. So, it has to go back to what I was just talking about, expecting things to be a certain way and they weren't. So that's why the Chariot's there, you know, and I got into that in part 1. Moving on. Queen of Cups. Why is the Queen of Cups here in the basis of the situation for Pisces in February of 2020? Try that again. You know, this card's been coming up a lot for each reading I've done. And this is the Wheel. Now, Wheel, the returning. Circumstances may seem to change, but unless you change, everything remains the same. Wandering off in different directions without experiencing and learning is only a distraction or a waste of time. So that's why the Queen of Cups is there, and for your basis of your situation. Why is the Temperance in reversed here for immediate past, what is behind, for Pisces in February of 2020? Ten of Swords in reverse. The Swords work is done. At the end of the day, after all the arguments are made and debates run dry, the real gift of the sword is understanding. When everyone around is in agreement, pain eases and helping begins. So that's why you have the Temperance in reverse in your immediate past. Makes sense. Watch my first video again if you need to get clarity. Three of Wands. Why is the Three of Wands in the crowning thoughts of the Pisces for February 2020? The Griffin of Chalices. So the Three of Wands, in your crowning thoughts, looking forward, off into the how you're going to go about this, is there because the Knight of Chalice, the chalice in action, as the dreams, sweetness, and love in the world slip away as if they never were, if they are not acted on. Action gives them power and direction. With power comes responsibility. Use it wisely. Why is the Five of Wands here in the immediate future for Pisces in February of 2020? The Nine of Spheres. Now the Five of Wands is conflict or challenge you to be diplomatic when conflict arises. So the Nine of Spheres. A sphere achieved. Your patience, finesse, and determination have been rewarded. You have not only achieved your goal, you did it in a way that pleased you. Now you get to enjoy the life that you created. So that's why you're having that Five of Pentacles there, is to make sure that you, it's like a confirmation. Want to make sure that you've learned the lesson that you need to learn. Why is the Eight of Cups here in the fears for Pisces in February of 2020? Nine of Books. The book controls. Ideas and projects can take on a life of their own, becoming like monsters. Instead of inspiring us, they terrorize and control. Do not let ideas, however good, become your God. That's why you have the Eight of Cups there. You know, leaving your fears behind is telling you. That's exactly what it was telling you. Eight of Wands. Why is the Eight of Wands here on how others think of you? Pisces, February of 2020. Eight of Wands is, they think you're going to get good news, which, if you watched in the first video, pretty much are. But also, you may come in conflict with them. With the Five of Wands in your immediate future, because you're expecting more than you're getting. So why is the Eight of Wands here? The Moon. The Maiden behind the mirror. You think you are looking at reality, but it is your own projections. Look around the mirror, leaving your expectations behind, and you will discover a different reality. So this has to go to do with one of my biggest lessons for people, is that you must see others in you and others in you. There isn't the illusion that you guys are completely different is exactly it. It's an illusion. We're all experiencing very similar things in life. That's why we have common themes. When we all go through it, kind of thing. So the way that people are thinking about you with the Moon, you got to realize that that's your own projections coming back at you, the reflection. Why is the King of Swords here in the hopes for Pisces in February of 2020? You know, even the Bible, that's going back to the Moon, we're all children of God. Right? Right. Five of Books in reverse. So I assume this because it's a girl holding a book and think all these other beings looking at her. This has to correlate with the previous card I just pulled. The book attacked. Your project is in danger of being altered by others who think they can improve it. This is your vision, though, so hold it close to your heart, protect it, and help it to become what it was meant to be. So don't let what I was just talking about with the Moon and seeing others in you, don't let your projections out coming back at you affect your hopes with someone to come and help you, because they're coming. You know, Five of Wands. You know, if you don't handle this with diplomatic and emotional love and inner child balanced with temperance, you're not gonna be happy. And this is just tarot cards is just a warning or information about your situation. This isn't to tell you exactly how things are gonna. That's up to you to figure out. This is like getting a map, but until you go through and drive or walk the path, the map doesn't give you the experience you get when you actually go out on the journey. So that's up to you. Like I told Aquarius, there's no guarantees. This is on you. Why is the Page of Swords here on the outcome for Pisces in February of 2020? Hierophant. In reverse. The Saint without guilt. Know that you are matter, but remember that you carry within you a spark of divine. You were created to remember, to reconnect to that which connects us all. So the reason the Page of Swords is here for your outcome of someone coming or yourself stepping up and taking care of the situation with intelligence is because of the last two cards I pulled. The last three, pretty much all the cards, but moving on. I just mentioned it. Children of God, reflection, you're putting out and it's coming back at you from others, potentially lead to conflict, you expecting more than what you got and not being satisfied could be your downfall. So taking it, the Hierophant in reverse means it's only half, like your temperance being half, you're only getting half a cup, not a full cup of it. And so pretty much is all on you still, Pisces. It's still all on you and how you handle your situation in February. You know, people are going to come and help you, but how you react to them, and with that, they're not giving you exactly what you expect, is the issue. That's what you need to learn. So next, I'm going to pull a Sacred Power reading cards for the reading, for the fan that I did in part 1, and why those cards are there. Why are these cards here in the fan for Pisces in February of 2020? Transformation. Phoenix. The Phoenix, much like the caterpillar, transforms into a new life after experiencing the end of an earth cycle. Just as the Phoenix rises from the ashes, what you have perceived to be negative outcome is actually filled with positivity. It's a blessing in disguise, everyone. Now is the time for rebirth and rejuvenation. You have come so far on your journey and have reached the end of this cycle in your life. The sacred fire bird is a conscious creator, choosing to accept inevitabilities and using them to produce positive experiences. Within each negative experience, such as physical trauma and spiritual and emotional suffering, you have reached a precipice where new life is forming. Right now, the Phoenix has returned to remind you to leave the baggage behind, to let go of your past and move forward. Use those negative experiences as motivation towards future goals and achievements. During this transformative process, you will emerge with confidence, strength, and direction. If you are currently experiencing hardship, emotional imbalances such as depression and melancholy, know that the hard times are almost over and a new life is on the horizon. If you are in a relationship, the Phoenix represents strong change, encouraging you to look within to find your self-confidence, independence, and mutual understanding with your significant other. This change represents the formation of a new relationship, including the relationship we have with ourselves. The energy of Phoenix requests that we assess our daily rituals and habits for their necessity. Are they serving us? Do we need to cut them away and release them? Just like the Phoenix, you will arise from the ashes stronger, powerful, and energized. Affirmation: I am able to transform, conquer, and resolve past issues with strength, courage, and willpower. I choose to transform my life now. Thanks, guys.